Thank you so much for joining. My name is Tamar. Today's offering is a well-rounded sequence. Grab a couple blocks, maybe a strap should you need it, and we'll begin seated. So find a comfortable seat. Always an option to sit on the block, sit on a blanket, or to fold your mat over. We won't be here very long. Take what's comfortable and allow yourself a few moments to settle in. Once you have found your seat, maybe a couple rocks side to side, moving some flesh from the sit bones so you can really feel grounded and solid connection beneath you. Let your hands rest wherever is most comfortable. Your eyes can stay open. Maybe you hold a soft gaze. Option to close your eyes. Spending a few moments here, so I invite you to check in. Check in with your body. Noticing any areas of aches, pains, or greatness. And spending a few moments with each spot. Without changing it. Beginning to notice the breath. Do you notice if it's even and deep, or if it's anxious and shallow? Come to check in with your thoughts and check in with your energy. You feel well collected and grounded, or do you feel a little chaotic and scattered? Take a pause after your next exhale. Slow breath in through your nose. Breathe into your belly, breathe into your lungs, fill up all the way. Open your mouth, slow breath out. Releasing stale air and stagnant energy. Seal your lips, constrict your throat. Inhale through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Continue on your own, creating an oceanic-like sound with the breath. Here for just a few more moments. If you would like to cultivate an intention for your practice, you can take a moment and do that now. Hands can rest beside you, or the palms can touch together at heart center. Setting a goal, a prayer, or maybe a mantra, something to keep you focused on your mat, and something to take with you in life. Should nothing come to mind today, I invite you to be here now. Anytime you notice that the mind has wandered away, without judging where it's gone, come back to what you're doing. If you find that to be troublesome, turn up your breath and let your breath be the guide back to the moment. Taking a breath in through the nose, fill up. Open your mouth, send it out. Seal your lips, reignite your breathing. And on your exhale, release your hands beside you. Begin to open up your eyes. Take your right hand by the right hip, option to ground the palm completely or tent the fingers. Always an option to bring the palm onto a block. Inhale, left fingertips come up to the ceiling. Rotate your pinky in. Relax your shoulder. Exhale, find a soft side bend over to the right. Reach your fingertips towards the right corner, relaxing the shoulder. And square the shoulders to the front. Take a breath in. And stay with the breath out. Your gaze can stay forward or maybe it softly shifts to the left. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Inhale, come back up to center. Ground the left palm. Option to tent the fingers or bring your hand onto a block. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Rotate the pinky in, relax the shoulder. As you exhale, side bend over to the left. Reach energetically through your fingertips. Relax the shoulder. Stay squared and open in your chest. Remember to breathe. Here for an inhale. And stay with your exhale. Gaze can stay forward and maybe a soft shift underneath the right armpit. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Ground the right palm. Stay here with your exhale. Roll over your shins. We're going to move into tabletop, so come to the center of your mat. Crawl your wrists underneath your shoulders. Your hands will step shoulder distance apart. Knees are underneath your hips, hip distance apart. Your feet can stay flat to the mat, or you can tuck your toes. Beginning at the base of your spine, inhale, lift your tail. Drop your belly, start to shift your gaze up to the wall. Cow, relax your shoulders, open your chest. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Round the spine, chin to the chest, press the ground away. Cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Avoid rushing the breath. Let the breath guide you through the fullest expression of the pose. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes if not already. Hover your knees. Exhale, lift your hips, chest to your thighs, biceps between the ears, downward dog. Option here for stillness. Or option to pedal it out, bending two knees together, or taking it one at a time. Take what you need. Landing in stillness in no hurry. Spread your fingers, grip your mat, work into your finger pads, pressing the ground away. Relax your chin, relax the muscles in your face. Keep your pelvic floor, your core engaged. One more breath in. Hold on to that breath out. Always an option for a slight bend in the knees here. Let the tailbone go to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Inhale, look between your palms, lift your heels high. Tiptoe, exhale all the way to the front of the mat. Feet will land hip distance apart. Chin comes to the chest, relax your back, relax your neck. Forward fold, option to bend the knees here. Hands come to the shins. Inhale, lift your chest, flatten the back. Work to straighten your legs by pressing the backs of your thighs towards the wall behind you. If you feel comfortable where you are, option to deepen by shifting weight towards the ball pads of the feet, lining the hips over the heels. One more breath in. Exhale, fold, let it go. Option to keep the feet where they are. Option to widen your stance, toe heeling the feet out slightly. Might feel better this early on. With a bend in your knees, take your left hand in front of your forehead, right to the center, onto the mat, or bring it onto a block. Bend the left knee, take the right hand to the low back. Feel for squared hips here. Inhale, start to rotate your right shoulder open, finding a twist. Hips square to the mat, so right hip will press forward, left hip pulls back. Should this be uncomfortable, option to pull the right hip back. Hand can stay where it is or reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Remember to breathe as you soften up the muscles in your face. One more breath Exhale, fold, let it go. Take the right hand right underneath your forehead, center of the mat, or bring it to a block. Bend the right knee, left hand to the sacrum, flat part of the low back above the tailbone. As you inhale, start to rotate that shoulder open, finding a soft twist in your spine. Your gaze can stay down, or maybe it starts to trace the wall. Left hip will press forward, right hip pulls back. Unless that's uncomfortable, then pull the left hip back. Option to keep the hand where it is or reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. High five the wall, separate your shoulder blades, take one more breath in. Exhale, fold. If you've widened your stance, toe heel your feet in, ankles underneath the hip bones. With your chin to your chest, inhale, roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time, let your head come up last. I want you to come up to standing. Relax the grip on your toes, but keep them firmly planted onto the ground. Press underneath the ball of your big toe and keep pressing into that as you press into the outer edge of your heels. Now focus attention underneath the baby toe, that ball, and pressing into the inside of the heels. You have an imaginary X. Toes are grounded, but they're soft. Press into your X so much that the inside arches begin to lift. Now bend your knees. Press your feet into the floor, straighten your legs, engage your quads, lift your kneecaps. Open up your chest, rotate your shoulders back, turn your palms forward, reach your fingertips down. Tadasana. Tucking the navel towards your spine, engage your core as if you're going to cough or you're going to laugh. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Rotate your pinkies in, relax the shoulders, continue to breathe. Strong reach through your fingers, core is engaged, legs are strong, take a breath in. Palms come to touch. Exhale, hinge from your waist, slide, bend the knees. Forward fold, chin to the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Ground your palms, shoulder distance apart. Step your feet back, hip distance. Option to stay like this. Option to widen your stance if you need more stable base. Option to challenge your base should you want more of a challenge. Toes can touch, heels can come together. And always an option to modify, coming onto knees, modify plank. Remember the breath, keeping the legs strong, the core engaged. Muscles are soft in your face. One more inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, move to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips to the mat, bend your knees. Exhale, take your left toes back. Come onto your bottom knee. Option to tuck or untuck that toe. Grab your blocks or books if you have them. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Gaze is forward. Square your hips and your shoulders. Should you not have blocks, always an option to bring your hand onto your thigh. Or maybe sweep the arms up overhead. Your front knee over the heel. It can be behind you, but avoid passing it. Remember the breath. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hinge from your waist, bring your toes towards your face, slight bend in the extended leg, half split. Option to point and flex here if you would like. Find stillness, take a breath in. Stay with the breath out. One more like that, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come forward, back to the lunge. As you exhale, take your block or ground your palm inside your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Separate the shoulders strong, reach through your fingertips. Remember to breathe into your spinal twist. One more breath in. As you exhale, ground your palm. Bring your hands to either side of your foot. Tuck the back toe. Let the knee hover. Take a moment here. Tense your fingers. If your blocks are nearby, grab them. Try to find space from your chest and your thighs. Strong reach through the crown of your head. Press into the ball of your back foot. Heel lifts over the ball. Now bend into your back knee. Bring your hands onto your mat. Option to tense your fingers. Weight comes into your right foot. Inhale, left toes leave the ground. Use muscle rather than momentum. Standing L. Fingertips can stay down, or maybe your hands come onto blocks. Square your left hip to the mat, flex your toes. If you would like a challenge here, take your right hand to the shin. Maybe the left hand will join it. Option to continue the challenge, or bring your hands back to the mat. One more inhale. Engage your core. Exhale, bend your left knee, bring it towards your chest. Now release your foot, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees. Exhale, take the right toes back. Come onto the bottom knee. Grab your blocks. Inhale to lengthen through your crown. Hips square. Shoulders face forward. Front knee tracks over the heel. Remember to breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, half splits. Hinge from your hips, flex the toes towards your face. Your right hip sacks over the knee. Option to point and flex, should that feel great. Find stillness. Here for a breath in. And the breath out. One more like that, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Crawl forward, come back to your lunge. As you exhale, ground your right hand inside the left foot or bring it to a block. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Lunge with a twist. Hug your left thigh gently to the midline and may want to splay open. Remember to breathe as you reach through your fingers. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hand. Tuck your back toe if it's not already. Lengthen and lift the back leg. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Right hip squares to the mat, trying to find space from the belly and the thigh. Really all that means is avoid rounding. Try to stay long. Bend your back knee. Inhale, L, weight into the left foot. Right toes square down. Right toes flex and the right hip squares. If you would like to challenge here, option to grab the left shin with the left hand. Perhaps the right will follow. Remember to breathe. Core engaged, strong standing leg. Option to continue your challenge or bring your fingertips to the mat. One more inhale, engage your core. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your chest. Right foot meets left. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Take a moment. Find your breath, find your alignment, find your strength. Reaching through your heels, reach through your crown. Engage your legs, engage your core. Strong arms. One more breath in. Come onto your knees. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. Elbows point behind you, arms are tight to your body. Forehead comes to the mat. Chin comes to the chest. Bring your hands closer to your ribs. Arms are very tight to the body. Tops of the feet press into the floor. Toes and heels touch. Inhale, lift your chin and lift your chest. Baby Cobra. Keep your gaze down and out. Relax the shoulders from your ears. Separate your shoulders and keep your arms tight to your body. Press your feet into the floor. Keep your legs engaged and glutes gently squeezed. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Inhale to modified plank. Find plank. Exhale, downward dog. Find your breath. From your downward dog, inhale, kick your right leg high. Stay here, exhale, square your hip, flex your foot. One more breath in, lift higher. exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Keep the core engaged, dome out your shoulders. Now drop your foot between your palms. Should your foot not make it, option to grab behind your ankle and guide it just a little. Bring the back foot down to 45 degrees. Your front heel can line up with the back heel. Engage your core. Inhale, lift your chest. Square your hips and shoulders to the front, warrior one. Front knee tracks over the heel. Shoulders line up over the hips. Stay active in your back leg. Now tune into your breath. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Ground your palms. Press into your back foot. Exhale, square your hip. Inhale to high plank. Option to come onto your knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, up to plank. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, square your hip. Flex your foot. Inhale to lift higher. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine, dome the shoulders. Now drop the foot between the palms. Option to guide the leg. Bring the back foot down to 45. Your front heel can line up with the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Square your hips, square your shoulders. So option here, your front heel can meet the back heel, or maybe a toes heels in to where your front heel meets the middle back arch. However you find squared hips, take that. Hands can come to the hips for manual adjustment as well. Re-engage the arms when ready. Sitting into your front lunge. Stay active in the back leg. Remember the breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Press into the ball of your back foot. Square your hip. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe you lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, up to plank. Or modified. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, come onto your knees. Move your hips to one side and sweep your legs right out in front. Scoot forward so you've got room here to lay down. Before we get there, bring your toes and your knees to touch, your thighs rest together. Bring your hands behind your thighs, lift your heels up off the mat, so pressing into the toes. Slight lean back, open up your chest. Avoid overarching, avoid rounding. We're moving into Navasana, boat pose, so you can stay here. This is plenty, maybe plenty. If you want more, option to lift your toes up off the mat, flex the feet, ankles in line with the knees. Hands can stay where they are for additional support, or maybe they reach right out in front. This might be good. Maybe you want to extend your legs. I sure don't, but it's there. Remember to breathe. Stay active in your feet. Either flex, point, or point, which is a mixture of both. We're going to be here for 4. Soften up the muscles around your mouth for 3. Relax the gaze for 2. And 1. We're going to lower all the way down. So bring your feet onto your mat. We're going to use the core to get there. Unless you just want to lay down, then by all means, lay down. If you have a block and you want some extra core engagement, bring between your thighs. Reach your palms forward. Take a breath in. Hug your block. Exhale. Lower down nice and slow. Try to avoid rounding the back as best you can, of course. Once your shoulders do hit the mat, bring your knees into your chest. Remove your block. Give yourself a little squeeze. Keep your block nearby. You may need it if you have it. All right, so from here, bring your feet onto the ground. Inhale, lift your right leg up. flex the foot. Exhale, cross your right ankle above your left thigh. Bring your foot out far enough to where you can find movement in your ankle. Right hand can come to the thigh to gently nudge open onto this right side. This might be enough. Should you want more, inhale to lift your left foot off the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh. If when you do this, you notice that your shoulders lift up off the ground a lot, this is where a strap, a towel, or a blanket will come in handy. Reach it around your thigh and work into that space. Relaxing the shoulders, flex both feet. Remember to breathe. If you want to deepen here, act as if you're going to bring your left knee closer to the left shoulder. One more breath in. And a breath out. Unwinding the way we came in. So gently releasing the grip, grounding the foot. Inhale to unwind the right leg. Exhale to let it go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, cross it over. Finding a figure four, supine pigeon. Left hand can come to the left thigh, gently nudging it open, flexing the feet. This might be great. If you crave more, inhale, lift the right leg off the mat, interlace the fingers behind the thigh or grab a towel, flexing your feet. Find the breath, breathe into this space. If you want to deepen, option to do that by bringing your right knee closer to the right shoulder, or acting as if you are. Probably won't get very close. Softening up the muscles of your face. One more breath in. And the breath out. Unwinding how we came in, so releasing the grip behind the thigh, grounding the right foot. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, release it. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a soft squeeze. You're amazing. Hold on beneath your right shin. Let the left leg extend long, flexing both feet. Bring your right knee towards the pit of your arm. Avoid your rib cage. Hold on to the shin, but should you notice your shoulders round up off the mat here, option to interlace behind the thigh. Flexing your feet. Right knee into the armpit as best you can. Take a belly breath in, fill up. Exhale, pull your knee closer to the pit of your arm. Half when removing, do that again. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, pull. Massaging your ascending colon. Hold on to the right leg with the left hand. Open your right arm like a wing. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, supine twist. Guide the leg across the body. This is where that block may come in handy. You can take your lifted knee, ankle, whatever part of your leg onto the block for additional support. Option here as well, should it feel okay in your body. If you want to invite more stacking, scoot your hips back. Gaze can stay up to the ceiling, or maybe you invite a stretch in the neck and deepen the twist by looking over to the right. Full, steady breaths in. And even breaths out. This is also a wonderful place to close your eyes if you haven't already. Press into your upper arms. Inhale, come back to center. Take both knees into your chest. And then switch it out. Interlace and hold on to the left shin. Right leg extends, flexing your feet. Left knee comes into the pit of the arm. Option to hold behind the thigh. Take a breath in, fill up with air. Exhale, half when removing. Pull the knee closer to the pit of your arm. Do that again. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, pull. Massaging the descending colon. Hold on to the left leg with the right hand. Open the left arm like a wing. Inhale. Exhale, twist, guide the leg across the body. Option to scoot the hips back for a little more stacking. Option for a block underneath the lifted leg. Gaze can stay up or deep into the left. Turn your palm to face up and relax your shoulder from your chin. Remember the breath. Press into your upper arms. Inhale, find yourself back to the center. Take both knees in one more time. Flex your feet, ground your sacrum, ground your shoulders. Press your knees towards your chest. If there's something else that your body needs, I invite you to take it. Otherwise, pay yourself a compliment. Say something nice. And taking one more inhale of class, of practice. And exhale, open up your body into Shavasana. Extend your legs long out in front. Resting your hands down beside you. Allow yourself a few moments to just be, where nothing is forced. Everything just is. Releasing any tension in your body, in your feet, in your legs, in your glutes, in your tummy, in the arms, in the chest, in the mouth, in the forehead. Releasing control of your breath. Relax your eyes or close them if you haven't already. Release any thoughts should they come in. Now awake when it's time. Begin to deepen your breath. And start to invite life into the limbs, wiggling fingers and toes. In no hurry, with your eyes closed, roll onto your right side. Taking a moment here to pause in gratitude. Moving into a seated position, the eyes are still closed. Finding a tall spine. And taking a few moments to notice. Notice the body and the way it feels now. Noticing the breath. And notice the thoughts. There's an old Tibetan saying that I once read, and it goes, when I eat, I eat. When I sleep, I sleep. I invite you to take that with you as you move on with your day, your life, and your practices. Remain present and focused on whatever it is that's at hand. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Thank you so much for letting me guide you, allowing me to share. It is an honor. It is a pleasure. Namaste.